And from the good morning, Barlow Brigade. Good morning from the international headquarters for everything Barlow. Well, it's Modified Monday. I don't know what to. I know y'all by now y'all know that whenever Monday rolls around, I'm gonna have something for y'all. It's not always. Well, right now it's just not always gonna be something that I totally modified to share with y'all. Um, but today I do have something that's special, and I think, and so uh, we're just gonna get in there where we fit in there. Of course, the two biggest influences that I have on for my YouTube content creations are Brother HT Harold Terry at HTZDC and Aaron Williams, who is I, I, there's nothing else I can say, y'all. Y'all know. If you know, you know. That's all I can say. First, Brother HT and his just absolutely wonderful wife, and she is a peach, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, she is just a peach. She is as sweet as she can be, and just a lovely lady. And I kind of try to get a big chuckle because pretty sure she keeps OHT in line. Now I don't know that. I've never been. I mean, I know them as far as YouTube family stuff goes. But anyway, I absolutely love the look on his face and just it's just the video they dropped this morning about her collection was just outstanding. And like I say, I got a big place in my heart for both of them people. Anyway, so the today's video is influenced by both of these gentlemen today. Yesterday, Brother HT dropped a video about his Coke bottle collection. Well, I have a Coke bottle, and it's the large Coke bottle. And when I don't know, maybe a month and a half ago, I dropped a video, and I had it as my eye candy, which we have eye candy on the Anvil, Deep South Anvil, which I'll get into in a minute. But he made a comment about it, this particular Coke bottle. And so yesterday when that video dropped, he said he was one knife away from having a collection. Well, the beans that I have in this knife are not. It's not very much. I have inside of $30 on the knife, and it is a beautiful specimen. And I watched it on the old eBay for a month or so, and finally pulled the trigger on it, and I got it in here, and it was everything that I thought it would be. So yesterday I offered it to him, and he told me that I didn't have to do that, which he's very humble, and he told me keep it and keep it in my in he has a hashtag called Biggins. He said keep it in your Biggins collection, and he said that's where it needs to be. So I took that the way he meant it, and so I went and dug that box out. Now that box has got, I don't know, it's got 10, 15 knives in it. Some of them are, I got an old Gerber Gator in there that's been used up, and this guy got some, some Pakistani knives, and I got a couple other folding hunters in there that'll probably show up someday here on the channel. I just don't know. But the ones that were in there needed help. Now, and I don't mean that they were diminished by any means, but let's just say the maintenance of them was lacking, and so teetering off of that, let's go to a live that Mr. Aaron Williams had last night. He did a live where he was cutting a lanyard hole, and I don't think it was a 99 a rope knife. I call it a rope knife. It was a big sheepfoot blade case knife that Brother Chuck at Briar Patch Blades had sent to him to be modified with a lanyard hole. And he took us through that process, and very, very educational. I asked several pointed questions, which he immediately answered to make sure that I knew what he was doing and why he was doing it, which is the reason that I enjoy Brother Aaron's videos so much, is because he's very forthcoming and he's willing to tell you and help you. Some of these guys like to hide stuff, and anyway, I just had a great time. But during that video, the entire time he was on, I think it was 3 hours. I really don't know how long it was, but during that entire video and prior to that, I was texting my son. Me and my son were back and forth. Matter of fact, we were in a Facebook phone call when I get a notice that Aaron Williams is going live. So I immediately told my son, I said, son, I got to go. I said, something very important coming on YouTube and I need to watch it. And, why don't you come over there and join this gentleman's channel and watch and learn? Because my son and I was trying to talk him through. He took an old trapper knife that I gave him and turned it into a single blade. So Barlow 2.0 is he's turning into a knife guy. So which is to me is outstanding, because the reason I do these videos is to have somebody, I have some kind of digital footprint of what I'm doing in my elder years, and someday my son will be able to look back and see how I modified this or did that, and to me that means something. But anyway, the whole time that I was watching Brother Aaron, let's get to the gist of it. I was taking care of these knives that were in my biggin box. And so I'm going to take y'all through these. They've all been polished, and that's what I was doing. I hand polished all 7 of these knives last night to what I consider to be showroom quality or show quality. Good enough to show to y'all. How about that? All right, the first knife coming in here, it's going to be a Compass Industries block blade folding knife. Now this knife, y'all can see that deep red wood, beautiful drop point blade, lock back, and this is if y'all most of these knives say CI. I don't know if you can see that on the tank stamp. It just says CI, but that stands for Compass Industries. Now I carried this knife for many years. I mean, I've had it for, when we go back and look at when I go back and talk about my Japanese knives, some of my China knives, and that's something else. Every one of these knives is China. So y'all want to get in there and get on me about my China knives, that's fine. But y'all wait till y'all get through with all these before y'all say anything, because if y'all got something bad to say about these knives, there's something wrong with y'all. Anyway, it's a folding knife, lock knife. It's a big one. Now, it's not the 4 or 5 inch knife that Brother Harold likes, but it's got a little bolster hanging out down there, and it's a lock back, and it's just a great little knife. Good snap, good lock, just a great knife. Can't go wrong with that one right there, guys. CI Industries. Check out their muskrats. They're made in China. Made in Japan. Check out their Stockmans, full-size Stockmans. They're made in Japan. Just some absolutely stunning knives. Now, I'll tell y'all all the time how lucky I am. Well, I get on eBay and I'll start looking for knives, and I find some things from time to time, and I'm just lucky. I don't know if it's because I just look at them hard and long before I ever pull the trigger, but this is a 4.5 inch brass rosewood handled knife that I took a chance on for $12. And y'all look at that Turkish clip. Boy, Lord have mercy. Listen to this. Yep, that's a beast right there. Got the jimping. Um, just a beautiful knife. Now it says right there, stainless steel. And on this side it says Chanika. That's right, it's China. But boy, let me tell you what, son, this is some good steel. This is a beautiful knife, heavy. Hey, it's not the same as your buck 110. It's a little smaller than that. I'd call it a 112 size. But Lord have mercy. I hear that. I got lucky on this one, guys, because sometimes it could have been some of them dollar store knives, but this one turned out to be very nice. This is the second time that I've gave it the good polish. But oh Lord! But I can tell you what, there ain't nothing wrong with that knife at all. All right, now after Brother HT started his Biggins tour, I went out there and got on the old interweb and looked at some knives, and I saw this one on the old Evil Bay, and I stopped down in there and talked to Brother Seth one day. And there it was. And I said, "Look at here, oh Bigfoot." Everybody loves a Bigfoot now. There ain't no doubt about that. It's laminated wood, and they took the wood and they carved it. They laminated it in such a way to where when they carved it, it made the relief and gave you the Bigfoot character and the leaves and the trees and all that. And I'm not going to say fingerprint magnet because I'm the one polished these up. I know they're a magnet because I just polished them. Anyway, look at here. Yep. Another solid knife from Rough Rider. Sharp. Oh, kind of hard for an old man to press that button right there because it's tight. It's a brand new knife. Has a half stop. Just a wonderful knife right here, guys. I mean, you can probably go to SMKW and get that knife for, $15. But it's a beast right there. I know it's some people will call it a gas station knife or this kind of knife or that kind of knife, but there ain't nothing wrong with that one right there, put in your pocket. Okay, now this is the Hunters Club of North America. And bone handle, China made, Bolden Hunter, single blade. But son, let me tell you what, when I got this knife, the shield fell out of it. It wasn't very pretty. But I have on 2 occasions now polished this son gun up. And if that don't trip your trigger, you're not loaded. I mean, all I'm telling you, look at that orange right there. Oh, I think cornbread over there said, yep. I don't know if I can do the well, he does, but that's the one right there that'll get you in there where you need to fit in there. Just a beautiful knife, sharp, just a wonderful folded hunter. If y'all can't tell, man, I like the Biggins back pocket knife, whatever you want to call it. Another good one right there, guys. Can't go wrong. All right, now, out of all these knives I'm showing y'all, there's one beast. I'm talking about this sun gun is a beast. And I'm going to show you why. It is a Rough Rider Green Micarta folded hunter, single blade folded hunter with a liner lock. Now, y'all I don't know if my audio is good enough for y'all to hear this or not, but listen. You heard that? For those of y'all that might have missed that, let's do that one more time. Ready? Yes, sir. I mean, look at that Green Micarta, that wonderful Rough Rider shield, double RR, got the double R on. And this is a 1994 RR 1994. Just a unbelievable knife. Ready for the close? Yep. All right, guys. This is a beast right here. All right. A beast. I don't know if I'm having enough room to get them all on the screen, y'all. All right, now, y'all know that I am the Barlow Brigade. And when I first started trying to get into the hunter's herd, I had a consultation with Brother H.T. about the large Granddaddy Barlows. And I asked him if that was considered to be a hunting knife, because according to the lore and according to history, I guess, people that carried Barlows back in the day, they felt left behind because their knives were not big enough to go hunting with. You know, and most everybody carried a Barlow. They were some kind of hunter or some kind of adventurer or some kind. So hence, the Granddaddy Barlow was invented. So when I asked Brother Harold about that, I got a and yeah, that qualifies. So this is my latest Granddaddy Barlow. And this is a very, very early Granddaddy Barlow. Got that, I call it reddish saw cut bone at the horseshoe tang stamp with the RIDER, and it's a three digit code, so you know it's early. It is a 944 Granddaddy Barlow. Now I got Brother Harold said, you just keep that Coke bottle in your collection, and but I don't know that I got room for it. I got a couple more Granddaddies coming in. I got a couple more marble knives coming in. So when they get here, I may not have room for them, but that's okay. I'll find room. I can make room for them. So there's your Granddaddy Barlow hunter's knife. All right, now the star of the show. The knife that caused most of this to happen was the knife that I'm fixing to show y'all. And Brother Harold, when he made an assessment of this, when he saw it on my channel and made an assessment of it, he was absolutely right. This is a marvel. This is like a purple jig bone. Just an absolutely stunning pocket knife. In your classic Coke bottle, large Coke bottle format. Now he showed, I believe it was the tobacco smooth bone with the acorn shield on his video yesterday. Just a beautiful, beautiful knife that he had. And the other two were cases from, I think he had an early one from 48 to 60. I think he had one from 64 to 68, and then he had a more of a modern one. And he had it in bone, he had it in wood, and I think he had one in Delrin, but I don't remember exactly. But y'all look at that. Look at that blade. That he called it I think he called it a saber grind. Showed the designation on the tank stamp. This one's stamped for marbles. Get in there where you gotta get in there. There you go, Brother Dan. And then over here, don't have anything. Just beautiful, just a beautiful, beautiful pocket knife, guys. I think really today, if I were to pick one of these out to carry, this would be it. Be hard to get off that Granddaddy Barlow, but it would probably be this one. Beautiful knife. All right, now, why did I take y'all through there and show you all these? Well, the knife on my eye candy on the annual today is a white smooth bone muskrat that Brother Aaron sent to me that he jigged. And do y'all see now I've done nothing to this knife, absolutely nothing. But y'all see the polish? You see the finish on this knife? I don't know how he does it. I know that when I've burnt, dyed, jigged a knife, First thing I do is sand, take some like 180 and sand all the varnish or whatever finish they put on there from the factory. I sand all that off, so I'll have the good porous bone to work with, where it'll soak up the dyes and soak up the different things I do to it. But y'all see the shine on that knife? Now, I've done nothing to this other than wipe it off with this Ted Hart cloth that he gifted me. Nothing has been done to this knife ever. I've carried it, I've toted it, and this knife always stays exactly the way it is right there. So maybe someday. I mean, he's tried to tell me what sealer that he uses, and I just hadn't got to where I can get some of it to try, and I don't have any white smooth bone knives that I want to work with right now. But that's my inspiration, guys. Brother Harold did his thing about the Coke bottles. The fit and finish on that knife right there by Brother Aaron. So there they are, guys. That's all my collectible big boy knives that come out of my Hunter's Herd box. And I hope y'all enjoyed going through them and looking at them. Like I say, I had about 6 hours into polishing all these bad boys up, and they needed it. There ain't nobody to blame but me. They needed it. I'll take full responsibility for them needing it. All right, Barlow Brigade, that's what I got for y'all today on Modified Monday. I hope all of y'all have a blessed Monday. I hope your week starts well. I hope the middle of it is great, and I hope it finishes well. I'll probably be back sometime this week with some kind of video. And I've been talking to y'all about something that I got that, and I've been trying to get everything set up in my shop to where when I go and open the door and walk in there with the camera rolling, I can show it off to y'all, and my shop looks some kind of decent. It's not, it's not the Taj Mahal, but it doesn't need to be. What it needs to be is a place where I can go in there and modify, and restore knives that are worthy of my YouTube family. I almost called y'all subscribers. Y'all are not subscribers. Y'all are my family. So that's what I've been doing for about the last 2 weeks. And son, let me tell you, some of the stuff I've been needing, I can't find. The only place I can get them is off the Jungle website. And I hate buying things from there, but it just seems like that sometimes that's what you got to do. So, everybody in the Barlow Brigade, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Rule number 9.